Could it really be true? In a revelation that's sending shockwaves through the entertainment world, Jung Minutes has just confirmed she's pregnant with Jung Hae's baby. The dream they once kept quiet is now a stunning reality. What happened behind the scenes? How did this love story unfold? Let's dive into the full story with red carpet revealed right now. Could it really be true? The entertainment world is reeling after a revelation no one saw coming. Beloved actress Jung Minutes has officially confirmed she is pregnant, and the father is none other than rising heartthrob Jung Hae. What began as whispers on fan forums has exploded into headline news, capturing the hearts of millions. Behind the romantic headline lies a story of two stars who quietly turned an on-screen spark into a lifelong connection. So how did this happen? How did Jung Minutes and Jung Hae go from scripted romance to real-life destiny? Let's rewind the clock and retrace their story, a tale of chance meetings, emotional bonds, and the quiet power of love in the spotlight. It all started in 2021, on the set of a low-budget but emotionally powerful drama titled Whispers of the Rain. Neither Jung Minutes nor Jung Hae had been cast in lead roles at first, but a last-minute rewrite brought them face to face in a series of emotionally raw scenes that left both actors and viewers spellbound. From the very first table read, insiders say, there was a different kind of energy in the room. They didn't just read lines. They felt them, said director Yoo Ji-woon. It was the kind of connection you don't teach in acting school. Fans caught on quickly. Hashtags like #Heeman and #Sohee trended within weeks of the show's release. But when pressed in interviews, the pair always smiled and kept things professional. No, we're just good co-workers, Minutes told a talk show host in late 2021. Hae simply nodded and added, we respect each other a lot as actors. But body language told a different story. While Whispers of the Rain wrapped shooting in just 4 months, Jung Minutes and Jung Hae remained in contact. Mutual friends say they became each other's emotional anchors during the demanding schedules and public scrutiny that followed their growing fame. They were spotted together, quiet dinners in Hanam-dong, weekend strolls by the Han River, even escaping to Jeddah for a short friendship getaway that had the paparazzi buzzing. Still, nothing was confirmed. They were incredibly private, said a source close to Minutes. They didn't want their relationship to be a circus. They wanted it to be theirs. Insiders say the real turning point came in 2023, when Minutes lost her father to a long illness. Hae reportedly stayed by her side through it all, supporting her through grief. That was when she knew, the source continued, not just that she loved him, but that he was her family. In 2024, both actors were at career highs. Jung Hae starred in the blockbuster action film Crimson Lineage, while Minutes led the Netflix psychological thriller Echoed Lies, earning critical acclaim. Yet, eagle-eyed fans noticed something: fewer public appearances, social media silence, and more cryptic comments and interviews. When asked about love in a Marie Claire profile, Minutes replied, real love doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Hae, interviewed by Esquire Korea, said, when you find someone who makes silence feel like home, you hold on. The public suspected something was up. Fan pages theorized everything from a secret engagement to wedding plans. But no one guessed what came next. On the morning of June 24, 2025, Minutes posted a handwritten letter to her official fan cafe. There is a new light in my life, growing quietly within me. A gift of love, and a new beginning. I'm happy to share with you that I am expecting a child, with the person who has quietly been my strength and joy, Jung Hae. The message, written in her soft, elegant tone, broke the internet. Fans flooded her page with blessings. Outlets scrambled to confirm. Within hours, Jung Hae released a statement through his agency. We are filled with gratitude and humility as we step into this next chapter of life together. Minutes and I have supported each other through many seasons, and now, we are ready to build something lasting. Their agencies jointly confirmed the news and added, there are no current wedding plans, but the couple is joyfully preparing for parenthood in their own time and way. The media frenzy was immediate. Some praised their honesty, others questioned the secrecy. But amid the noise, one truth stood tall: love had bloomed, quietly but fiercely. The reaction in Korea was unlike anything seen since the famous song couple era. Social media exploded with memes, throwback photos, fan art, and emotional threads documenting the couple's subtle, years-long romance. Popular TV show Entertainment Weekly Korea devoted an entire segment to their love story. Even veteran news anchor Kim Sung-hoon opened his broadcast with the line, "In a world of breakups and headlines, it's rare to witness a love that grows in silence and blossoms in sincerity." Yet, not everyone was thrilled. Conservative voices criticized the couple for announcing a pregnancy outside of marriage. But fans, and many public figures, pushed back hard, calling for a new understanding of love, family, and timing. "It's 2025, tweeted one fan. Two consenting adults building a life together, what's more beautiful than that?" While Jung So-min and Jung Hae remain relatively private, close friends say they are calm amidst the whirlwind. "They're excited, not overwhelmed," said a stylist who recently worked with So-min. "She glows. He can't stop smiling." They've reportedly moved into a quiet villa on the outskirts of Seoul, away from flashing cameras. So-min has paused her current projects to focus on her health, while Hae has scaled back promotions to be more present during this transition. In a recent appearance on You Quiz on the Block, host Yoo Jae-suk gently hinted at the news. Hae simply smiled and said, "Times, life surprises you with joy you never knew you were waiting for." The studio audience erupted in applause. The day after Jung So-min and Jung Hae confirmed their pregnancy news, South Korea woke up to a different kind of headline, not scandalous, not shocking, but refreshingly human. There was no apology, no damage control, no PR scramble, just two actors, deeply in love, announcing the next step in their lives with calm sincerity. That simple act, so rare in the industry, has been called the most authentic moment in K-entertainment this decade. In an age where celebrity romances are either flaunted for clout or buried under layers of secrecy, this announcement felt honest, performative, not polished. Just two hearts choosing joy, choosing family. How did they manage to keep it so private? And what does it mean for their careers, and the future of celebrity culture in Korea? The answer lies not in a single moment, but in a mosaic of quiet choices they've made over the years. People who have worked closely with both stars describe them as kind, soft-spoken, and deeply introspective. Jung So-min, known for her emotional range and gentle strength on screen, has long been respected for her grounded attitude in a notoriously turbulent industry. Jung Hae, often cast as the boy next door, has built a career on restraint, warmth, emotional subtlety. Off-screen, those same traits define him. One crew member from their 2023 commercial shoot described them as so in tune with each other, they didn't even need to speak. During breaks, they'd sit in quiet conversation, sometimes simply sipping coffee and exchanging glances that said more than words could. At the time, no one suspected they were anything more than friends. Looking back, the signs were everywhere. Their ability to protect their relationship came not from evading cameras, but from never giving the press anything to chase. They never posted ambiguous photos, never teased fans, never dropped hints. In an era of soft launching and romantic baiting, they did the opposite. They vanished into real life. This intentional privacy gave their relationship the space to breathe and grow. Sources say they began dating seriously in mid-2022, and by early 2023, they had already discussed the possibility of starting a family. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't scandalous. It was, according to one close friend, the most adult love story I've seen in this industry. While many were shocked by the pregnancy announcement, their inner circle wasn't. Their families had reportedly met last winter during a private retreat in Gangwon-do. No stylists, no managers, just their parents, a fireplace, and the snow falling quietly outside. For So-min's mother, it was the first time she had seen her daughter truly at peace since the passing of her husband. "He makes her laugh again," told a family friend. "The kind of laugh that comes from the soul. Just the face." It's no surprise, then, that the two decided to share their news only after crossing a deeply personal threshold, peace. They wanted to announce their joy from a place of stability, not panic or fear of discovery. And in doing so, They've reshaped the conversation around privacy and autonomy for celebrities in Korea. The public's response has largely been supportive. Within 24 hours, the hashtags #SoMinBaby and #HeandDaddy trended across platforms in Korea, Japan, and the Philippines. International fans began sharing fan edits of the couple, celebrating their past dramas and imagining their future as parents. Even older fans, who tend to be more conservative, left heartfelt messages applauding the couple for choosing love and life over image management. But it hasn't been all praise. A vocal minority criticized the couple for having a child outside of marriage, prompting debates on television talk shows and internet forums. Some argued they set a bad example for younger fans. Others, however, called those opinions outdated, noting that modern relationships no longer follow rigid timelines. TV host Park Na-rae addressed a controversy during her variety show monologue, "Let's stop acting like love needs to ask permission. If two adults choose to walk together, build a life together, and now raise a child together, what more do we want from them? Perfection?" Behind the scenes, both actors are said to be taking these conversations in stride. According to someone close to Hyun, expected the scrutiny and had prepared for it. His response was reportedly, "I'd rather take the heat than let her face it alone." That quiet protectiveness is something fans have always sensed in him, but now, it's being lived out in real time. Professionally, both stars have been navigating this transition with thoughtful planning. SoMinutes recently stepped away from a major casting opportunity in a period drama, citing personal health and family priorities. Agency fully supported the decision, noting in a press release that SoMinutes will be taking a temporary pause to focus on her well-being and the beautiful journey ahead. Hyun, meanwhile, will continue with his film commitments through mid-2025 but has declined all new offers for the remainder of the year. According to sources at his agency, he is prioritizing time at home and plans to take an active role in co-parenting. He's not just going to be the photo op dad, one insider said. He's all in. Industry analysts are already predicting that this moment could shift norms within K entertainment. For decades, the perfect idol image has demanded romantic silence and emotional availability. For the fans, relationships were seen as career-ending. Parenthood, even more so. But the warm public response to Jung So-minutes and Jung Hae might be the crack in that wall. Several young actors have already quietly reached out to their agencies, asking about potential contract revisions that allow for greater personal freedom. Some agencies are listening. Others are watching closely to see how this plays out. But for SoMinutes and Hyun, this isn't about making statements. It's about living truthfully. In her recent letter, SoMinutes wrote, "There will be stories written about us, imagined by others. But we will continue writing our own story, with laughter, grace, and now, with a tiny heartbeat that reminds us we are no longer just two." That line has since been quoted in editorials, printed on fan-made t-shirts, and even tattooed by at least one devoted fan. Yes, someone in Busan has "tiny heartbeat" inked on their wrist. What lies ahead for the couple is uncertain, like it is for any expecting family. There will be challenges, there will be late nights and early mornings, and there will be moments of doubt. If their journey so far is any indicator, they'll face it not with perfection, but with presence. Phone interview, a screenwriter who once worked with them said, "Not interested in playing parts anymore. This is the role of a lifetime, and they're writing it together, every day." Rumors of a quiet, family-only wedding ceremony later this year have begun circulating, though their agencies declined to comment. For now, the couple remains focused on health, rest, and preparing for the arrival of their child. And the industry watches, not out of scandal-hungry curiosity, but with something deeper, respect. Because in a world that often demands stars shine only for us, Jung So-minutes and Jung Hae have chosen something different. They've chosen to shine for each other. Maybe, just maybe, that's the real dream that came